What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 9 of Crypto GameCheck and the final episode for this season. Today, it's all about those steps. Walken, the move to earn game. Now, this game was actually meant to be the first one of this series, but as I doubted my ability to walk a considerable amount of steps in such a short amount of time, I decided to save it for later. And here we are. After a whole season, my number of steps remains, well, shameful. This gaming series has had the unexpected effect of making me realize I don't walk enough. And by the way, if you don't know what Walken is, you can check out the previous episode where I explain it all in a bit more detail. If you've already seen the last episode, let's get on to the game itself. In theory, it's fantastic. You can earn by walking, and we all walk. The reality? Well, the minimum transaction to get the in-game tokens out of the game is 20 Walken, and you earn 0.1 per battle at the starting level. As of this writing, the value of the token is 0.496, so 20 Walken is around $9.40. You can also buy Walken from Bybit.com, upgrade your cathletes earlier to get them to a higher level, or breed new, stronger characters. And actually, you can then sell all cathletes as NFTs. In fact, certain portions of the game are restricted to players who only own certain NFTs. But the question is, are there enough players in the game for that market to exist and to make it worth your time and investment? The point of this series, and what I've always wanted to show here, is the actuality of the games I play. I've never been given anything by any of these gaming platforms, and I'm not paid by any of them. So what I'm sharing with you is just my honest experience with playing the games. In addition, when it comes to Walken, I haven't bought anything, so I've tried to play it with zero investment. Now, I have walked a lot of steps, as you can see in my screen recordings. I've played a series of battles, winning some and losing others. But at the end of the day, I have made one Walken. And by the way, on the basic level, you only make 0.1 Walken per win. And after making this one Walken, I used it to upgrade my cathlete. So I've lost it, and now I've got to earn again. Now, if I was to keep up at this pace of what I was playing, keep doing battles, keep walking, I can earn. It will take 20 times the amount of time and steps to make the minimum amount to get out of the game. And honestly, once I do make that, it would probably make more sense to spend my tokens in-game to keep upgrading my cathlete. And then I'll never actually cash out because I'll just keep spending what I make on my in-game character, since it could lead to better gains in the future. Now, I have to say, at the maximum level of the game, the minimum cathlete level is 10. You can earn up to 5.14 Walken per battle. Even then, you're probably going to go up against people who've spent money in-game. So their characters most likely have better features than yours. Now let me share with you my final thoughts. Is it possible to make income with zero investment? Yes, but that's only if you don't consider time an investment. You can stay in the lower brackets of the game, have several battles, and keep earning small amounts until eventually you'll have enough money to cash out. But because the amount of money in which you can start cashing out is so small, it's probably not worth it. Or if you believe in the value of the token, you can just keep playing and hodling Walken until it's the right time to sell. As always, with any of these games, you'll earn more quickly if you spend money to buy in-game features. The good thing about that is that in this game, you don't actually need to spend that much to get those features. $20 should be more than enough to get you some pretty good add-ons. Should you download it? Honestly, yeah. You're walking all the time anyway. Even if you don't make much, over time you'll accrue a good enough number of steps. And on those special days of walking, you know, when you're on holiday, at the end of those days, you'll probably have enough step to win most of your battles. And slowly, you can grow your cathlete and hopefully your bank account. Whilst most of these games in this series, I don't know if I'd really play again. I think this one I'm actually going to keep on my phone. But I'm really interested to see what your experience is like, so please let me know in the comments below if you do end up playing and how that works out for you. I want to thank you guys for joining me in this season of Crypto GameCheck. We are going to be back soon with a second season. Meanwhile, do keep your eyes peeled for a brand new, very exciting project right here on this page. As always, make sure to subscribe and hit that notifications bell. But as always, thank you so much for taking the time to join me, and I'll see you really soon.